Hi guys, it's jennibellie. Welcome to the second video in the Finishing Your Art Journal Pages series. If you haven't seen the first video, click over and watch that one first. In this video we are going to be focusing on all of the things that overwhelm us when we are creating an art journal page. So to go with this theme, I picked a journal page that already has quite a lot going on in the background. This is in my altered journal, my altered fairy tale book, and there's already lots of layers going on in it already. So we're going to start off by adding some gesso, because gesso is as good for a page that you've already got a lot going on as it is with a page that you're brand new starting on. So rather than doing a wash over the whole of a journal page as you might do when you first come to start a brand new journal page, if you want to just give yourself some space, a prompt to start on a page that you've already got a lot of stuff going, but you don't quite know what to do, just patch gesso, because it can often be extremely overwhelming when you've got so much already going on the page and you just don't know what to do next. So cracking open the gesso can give you that starting prompt, but it can be a little bit scary to go over work you've already done. So just do a little space. When you don't know what to do, just do small details like what I'm doing with this spatula. Now this is just a kitchen spatula with a bit of acrylic, but I'm just adding little bits and pieces without putting a ton of stuff down on the page while I get my bearings as to what I want to do on it. Another type of overwhelm that I deal with quite a bit actually is overwhelm of stuff, of what to do next, because I have so much stuff. I have so much media, I have so much, as you see I'm going through now, recycling, and I was beginning to feel this with this page. So what I do when I feel like that is I go on the offensive. I take it as my cue to include as much in the page as I can. So at the moment I'm going through recycled items like a recycled baby wipe. I'm going through some of my collage sheets, different collage items that I'm going to put together on this page. I'm going to put quite a few pieces on the page, and then you're going to see me later on adding quite a bit of different kinds of media. Now the trick is, if you are feeling the same overwhelm but you're only trying it on one page, you're trying to put all this stuff on one page, is to do little bits. So I'm not sticking tons and tons of collage down, I'm just choosing bits and pieces to create kind of a layered effect that still makes sense to me, that isn't just putting everything down on the page. It still has some structure, it still has some composition to it, but there are many different elements included. So I'm kind of getting over that overwhelm of stuff, because if you don't get over overwhelm, often it will get over you. Do you know what I mean? So if ever you feel that overwhelm of supplies, try this tactic. Try little and everything, every category of supplies that you have. I find a lot of people who are new to art and they buy everything under the sun feel this, because then they have so much stuff that they're not acquainted with. But it can be the same with those of us that have been creating for a while, because we just accumulate so much stuff. And when I find it most prevalent in my own life is when I've had a break and my old media, my old friends that I've got to know so well over the years, they become a bit of a stranger in my absence. So you have to kind of throw yourself into it. It's the only way I can kind of say I've ever gotten over this type of overwhelm, is through action. You have to get the media back in your hand, you have to get using that collage, you have to get playing around with different colour and texture and everything like this again, to break down those barriers that overwhelm can put up there for us. So you don't have to do lots with every media, just have the media in your hand for 1 or 2 minutes and just put something small on the page. So because I'd already used so much acrylic on this page before this sitting, I used alternative things like acrylic inks and India inks and paint markers, so different alternatives to using more acrylic, and just reacquainting myself with different items out of my stash. And then I'm going to use some crayons, some hard Conte crayons, which are my favourite kind of crayons, although they do need spraying like any pastels do to kind of keep them from smudging. But you'll see I'm only using little bits and pieces of each of these media, sparingly through the page so that I'm not overwhelming myself with using a bunch of materials again. So that's it. That is my second video on the Finishing Your Art Journal Pages series. I hope you've liked it. If you would like another new video from me, I just posted a new video in the art challenge group over on journalworkshops.ning.com. It's a free group, it's a free site, and you're more than welcome to go and have a look over there. We are now in our third year of art challenges, and all of the videos are archived along with all of the forums. So all of the inspiring art that everybody else has made is also kept within the files. So you can go and have a look at everything, use them as inspiration prompts, and go get creating. Much love, everybody. Have an awesome day. Bye.